Captain Alex Reed stood on the bridge of the Pathfinder staring at the holographic display with a mixture of awe and terror. The alien vessel dwarfed their fleet, a colossal structure of impossible geometries that seemed to bend the very fabric of space around it. Humanity's first deep space expedition beyond the Orion Arm had encountered exactly what the pessimists had feared, a civilization so advanced that humans might as well have been insects in comparison. "All ships, maintain position," Alex ordered, her voice steadier than she felt. "No aggressive movements. First contact protocols are in effect." The alien vessel had appeared from nowhere, simply existing where empty space had been moments before. Their sensors couldn't penetrate its hull, couldn't determine its propulsion, couldn't even confirm if it was made of matter as humans understood it. "Captain, we're receiving a transmission," said Tom, the communications officer. "It's converting to our language standards in real time." The message that appeared was simple. "We have been waiting. Join us." That had been 3 months ago. Now Alex walked through corridors that defied Euclidean geometry, alongside beings that called themselves the architects. They resembled tall, willowy humanoids with skin that shifted colors like liquid metal, and they moved with a grace that suggested either lower gravity origins or enhanced physical capabilities. "Your species adapts quickly," noted Veer, her assigned guide. "Most take years to become comfortable in our environments." "Necessity," Alex replied. "We've always been good at adapting when we have no choice." The architects had not conquered Earth or the handful of colony worlds humanity had established. They hadn't needed to. Their technological superiority was so absolute that resistance would have been meaningless, but neither had they shown any hostility. Instead, they had extended an invitation, a cultural and technological exchange. Selected representatives from Earth would learn from them, and in return, the architects would study humans. "We find your species fascinating," Veer explained as they entered what humans had nicknamed the observatory, a vast chamber where the walls seemed to disappear into an interactive map of the galaxy. "You developed despite remarkable inefficiencies in your biology. Your brains consume excessive energy. Your reproduction is dangerously complex, yet you persisted." Alex had heard variations of this before. To the architects, humans were an evolutionary anomaly, a species that should have gone extinct a dozen times over, yet somehow survived and reached the stars. "We're stubborn," she said with a slight smile. "More than stubborn, you are improbable. Most intelligences evolve toward optimization. Yours evolved toward redundancy and adaptability at great cost." Veer's skin rippled with blue patterns, which Alex had learned indicated intellectual excitement. "This makes you unique among the 17 sentient species we've encountered." The revelation hit Alex like a physical force. 17? There are 15 other intelligent species besides us and you? Correct. 4 are extinct. 6 never developed interstellar travel. 5 maintain limited stellar presence. And how many reached your level? None. Veer's skin shifted to a deep purple. "We evolved earliest. We have had more time." That was the understatement of all time. The architects, they had learned, were nearly 1,000,000 years old as a spacefaring civilization. Humanity's few centuries of industrialization and decades of space exploration were nothing in comparison. Yet the architects treated humans not as primitives, but as equals with potential. This was the most shocking discovery of all. In her quarters that evening, Alex reviewed what humanity had already gained from the exchange. Medical knowledge that would eliminate most diseases within a generation. Energy technology that would end scarcity. Materials science that would revolutionize construction. But more importantly, they had gained perspective. Before the architects, humanity had been fractured, nations and corporations squabbling over dwindling resources. The revelation that they were not alone, and that they were hopelessly outmatched technologically, had united Earth in ways no human leader had ever managed. "The great equalizer," Alex murmured to herself, remembering Professor James Bell's words before she left Earth. Nothing unites a species like discovering they're no longer at the top of the food chain. But the architects didn't want to be predators. They wanted partners. The following day, Veer took Alex to the repository, biological and technological archive of all they had encountered in their explorations. Here, The remnants of extinct civilizations were preserved alongside living samples from worlds yet to develop intelligence. Why show me this? Alex asked, overwhelmed by the scope of what she was seeing. Because your path is not predetermined, Veer said. Of the 4 extinction events we've witnessed, 3 were self-inflicted. Technological species often destroy themselves once they gain the power to do so. And you think we might be heading that way? We calculate a 78% probability based on your historical patterns, but we also calculate a 22% probability of transcendence. Transcendence? Veer's skin rippled with gold. Evolution beyond biological limitations, beyond conflict for resources, beyond the constraints that have bound you. And that's why you contacted us? To help us transcend? No. Veer's response was immediate. We contacted you because of what makes you unique. Your improbability. Your irrational persistence despite overwhelming odds. Your ability to conceptualize what has never existed and then create it. Alex understood then what the architects wanted. They hadn't reached out from benevolence, nor from conquest. They had reached out because, for all their advancement, there were things humanity could teach them. Innovation born of desperation, creativity fueled by limitations, dreams shaped by mortality. We offer technological exchange, Veer continued, but what we seek is philosophical exchange. You see possibilities we do not. As Alex Reed looked out at the galaxy map, seeing humanity's tiny corner illuminated among vast unexplored regions, she understood the true meaning of first contact. It wasn't an ending for humanity, but a beginning. Not subjugation by superior beings, but partnership with different ones. The universe, it seemed, needed both the wisdom of the ancient and the dreams of the young. And perhaps that changed everything indeed.